Perseverance is pretty much when you still carry on trying to climb to the top of the mountain, despite having blisters, spikes, bad weather, snakes, or other challenging aspects trying to bring you down or interfere with your success. Stay tuned for this positive week's episode to prepare you for your week ahead. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2025. It's good to be back to My Unify Podcast. Today's good morning is in Greek, which is pronounced kalimera. I hope everyone's doing well on your start of the week and having a good year so far. Wherever you are and wherever you're doing, I wanted to welcome you all to another episode of My Unify Podcast. The world needs more positivity, so we give you positive advice on how to tackle life's obstacles and give you a better mindset on life. If you're an advocate for positivity and well-being, make sure you follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, share this with someone you think needs positivity. So in the previous episode, we addressed living your truth and not trying to be someone you aren't. If you haven't listened to it yet, please search for Live Your Truth or click the link in the description below. The thought that came into my mind today is perseverance. Specifically, how to persevere. Let's look at what this means, why this matters, and tips on what we can do to help you overcome these challenges. So in the Oxford Learner's Dictionary, perseverance is defined as the quality of continuing to try to achieve a goal despite difficulties. To me, perseverance is pretty much when you still carry on trying to climb to the top of the mountain despite having blisters, spikes, bad weather, or snakes, or other challenging aspects trying to bring you down or interfere with your success. As we all know, life is pretty darn hard. We go through life facing non-stop challenges that affect us, knocks down our confidence, preventing us from reaching our goals or targets in our life. Now, life is not meant to be easy. As we grow, start to realize and understand that the things we were taught growing up was half the story, right? Because no one truly prepares you and tells you about the unfortunate incidents you will come across, which may prevent you from becoming happy and successful in life. You question life and cannot comprehend why it is that you cannot get to that finish line like everyone else is doing. Why can't you have more money like everyone else? Why is everyone else getting better opportunities in life than you? Why do you feel like you're in front of a brick wall, feeling caged up and not able to climb over that wall, and also not being able to travel and seeing the beautiful world we live in? You end up spending so much time questioning yourself, reflecting on life, that you're at a standstill and no longer work hard moving forwards towards your goal. Now, a good example would be when I was growing up in school, I observed a lot of things. And I remember there was a guy in my class who spent a lot of time sitting down and watching us play during break times. Now, this dude had an unbelievable stare, which was so noticeable as it almost felt okay for him to just sit there, watch us talk, laugh, play games, and have fun. So one day I walked over to him and asked him, "Hey, why are you always just sitting there and you're not even ever joining in? It almost feels as if you are okay just sitting there and watching us and okay with it." This is what he said. "I do not feel like I will ever be one of you guys. You guys are so cool, so smooth, so well-spoken and knowledgeable that it wouldn't make sense for me to join you guys. I love that you guys talk hip-hop, talk rock and roll, talk movies, watch comedies, and talk all these things that I have no knowledge of, and I just wish I could, but I just can't." So I asked him, "What do you mean you can't? We only know these things because we spend time watching movies, listening to music, and sometimes watching YouTube. It's not that hard." He then said, "Every time I try to, something stops me. My mind goes blank, and my conscience tells me, I can try and watch and learn all this cool stuff, but I will always be a wannabe. So let's just stay out of it." And then he walked away. For some reason, I felt like it was my mission to make this dude understand that there is no written law in being cool being outspoken, confident, knowledgeable, and wanting to be part of something he feels he doesn't belong in. That doesn't exist. We're all human and can do what we want as long as we are passionate and, we care about something. We just have to persevere and work harder and strive to achieve that goal. Achieving that success, no matter how big, how small, ridiculously sounding it is. We're all different and we want to achieve our own goals. And if his goal was to try and be part of us or, know so much about the things we know about, that's fine. It's still a goal. So the next day, I went over to him and I remember lending him one of the books my friend and I spoke about at the time, my friends and I, which was called the Da Vinci Code. The following day, we then went over again, and I remember my friend and I lending him Illmatic. For those who don't know, that's a hip hop album by Nas talking about his struggles in Queensbridge, New York. The following day, it was an album by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication. And then the following week, it was the movie Gladiator. We started to notice the difference after 3 months or so of just being nice to him and speaking to him. And then he confessed to us that by us giving him the advice and lending him the material, he carried on watching other stuff as well, which are similar to what we gave him. Similar movies, listening to similar music, and reading more and more books. And it helped him overcome his mind block, his challenge, blocking him from trying to be one of us or being one of us. Now, the point here is, you can use this same rhetoric for anything you want to accomplish in life, whether it's a paying job, traveling around the world, making new friends, becoming healthier, being more active. You just need to put in the work. And every time your mind tells you you cannot do it, just do it. Keep pushing. Even if no one is watching, applauding, or supporting you, you may never know where it ends. So keep pushing and trying every day because perseverance is key. Now, let's look at some tips for you to take away. Number 1, never feel or think that you don't belong in something because you do not look like someone else or do not possess the same characteristics, persona, or skills than the other person. We're all made equal, so have that in mind. Number 2, set yourself smart plan on how you aim to overcome the obstacles ahead of you to achieve your goal. Now, these needs to be specific. The plan needs to be measurable, achievable, realistic, and have a time you aim to accomplish these goals. And number 3, never limit yourself and block your mind from anything you want to accomplish. Remove the negativity. When you start working towards your goals, you will instantly notice that a lot of things will come your way that will try to prevent you from getting there. These can be other people who do not want you to succeed, society, ecosystem, things you see, right? But things you read or hear in the news as well. Remember, you can always achieve your goal if you keep muscling through the long, tall mountain with preparation, intent, and desire. So that's it. Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, as the week gets harder and harder, keep your mind in check. Start off with some pure positivity. However hard it is, as I said before, the people you see doing well and aspire to or admire in life, they also go through hard times and have been through hard times. But they do well in keeping a positive mind and health in check. You can do it too, so keep listening to My Unify Podcast because we believe in positivity and we believe in a brighter future for you. Last but not least, if you could help us by liking, subscribing, and following, that would be great. And share this with someone before it's too late. Share this with someone to help keep you straight in them. And you never know, you might put a smile on their face. So please, don't wait. Have a good week, people. Peace.